The key sectors that we are seeing huge amount of growth in at the moment is healthcare, particularly in the pharmaceutical and the vaccines, with clinical trials. In addition to that, energy and renewable energies again continues to be a real growth area. Obviously, a lot is being driven by regulation, but really looking at where some of these innovations are coming from. A lot of them are coming out of the East, which is a really interesting place to be. In addition to that, technology, the B2B technology guys continue to be strong in the region, but again, they're looking for very innovative and new ways to actually engage with their audiences. They're also looking to expand out of some of those more traditional B2B relationships and start to have much more recognised presence on the ground with Joe Public. We're starting to look very much Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam and the Philippines are really key emerging markets for a lot of clients. But their biggest challenges sometimes is really about how do you actually get that consistent experience and how do you really ensure that the quality and the results that are coming out of the markets are really having the impact in the right places. There aren't massive budgets to go around, and also maybe some of the more traditional ways that communications professionals have looked at PR in terms of X% of their money going on traditional PR and a smaller percentage going on social media. Actually, it might make sense in some of those markets that the percentage splits are different. If you look at Indonesia being the second largest Facebook of user group outside of the US, actually looking at how do you effectively target those audiences and how do you get the right bang for your buck in Indonesia, might mean a slightly different approach. So part of what we're trying to look to do is really help those clients to really understand those differences locally, but also help to put in place some of those practices that are really going to ensure that they have the right quality and the right results that really deliver against the budget expectations that they've got. I think consumer will always have a strong play. I think, as we've mentioned, social media really is, very much about engaging with consumers differently. So it's a great opportunity. But for a lot of brands, being able to understand how to do regional and local campaigns on social media will continue to be a challenge. Also, as they look at their budget splits and how to do those campaigns, they will very much need to understand what those local needs are and be able to have that flexibility to engage with those consumers locally.